vacuum engine that helped propel Crew 11 into orbit, and a great view of looking outward across the arch of the Earth.
Despite all the weather issues we were having on ground leading up to launch, we seem to be having some really clear, amazing views in space today.
And now 16 and a half minutes into flight, you're right. It was threading the needle, but they were able to get out and about above the clouds. And even watching that ascent for stage one was wonderful to see them bypass those clouds that we were talking about a lot today. But again, as we await for further views inside the Dragon spacecraft and from their pursuit, Crew 11 to the International Space Station, we're now standing by for nose cone deploy as the team on the ground in Hawthorne, California, right there inside SpaceX Mission Control, actively monitoring all of those systems. You mentioned the Eclipse system inside, and once everything checks the appropriate boxes, then Crew 11 can doff or get out of their spacesuits, those new IVA suit for Mike Fink and company. And then from there, it's going to be about a 16-hour ride to the International Space Station, and that's where they will link up with the orbiting laboratory and the 7 current residents on there. Crew 10 is currently on board, as well as Soyuz MS-27 with NASA astronaut Johnny Kim, and they'll bring that 7 to a team of 11, hopefully in the early morning hours coming up tomorrow. So we continue to stand by, approaching 18 minutes into today's flight.
We are just waiting confirmation that the nose cone is fully deployed, but all hooks are open. We should be hearing that confirmation hopefully within the next minute or so. And hopefully we'll also have great views of that nose cone deploy.
And that's a great view on the right-hand side of the International Space Station Flight Control Room in Houston, Texas, as NASA's Johnson Space Center, where we got updates throughout the day today from Sandra Jones as the International Space Station monitoring today's flight and the ascent of NASA SpaceX Crew 11. And they pulled goal earlier on as they are ready to receive Dragon. And we just received confirmation that the nose cone has completely opened and deployed. So great news, as again, all those checkouts continuing to happen for Crew 11 after a successful on-time liftoff today. And they were able to get past the clouds, the weather that we've been monitoring, and a successful first stage and second stage performance to propel them into orbit. Crew 11 is comprised of NASA astronauts Zena Cartman and Mike Fink, along with JAXA astronaut Kimia Ewing and Roscosmos cosmonaut Oleg Platonov. And they are now safely in orbit following that approximately 9-minute ride after liftoff today from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The crew now, as mentioned, has a little bit about a 16-hour journey before they reach their destination.
Dragon SpaceX, we see a nominal nose cone opening at TCS and 4 bulkhead to Draco checkouts.
Great call out right there.
Dragon copies all. Good news.